to continue this for a second because the interesting way you'll learn by looking at the different videos while we're talking about this. Here's something clear that it's relevant though. I made a video that I only sent to one of my friends, and I just wanted him to know, like, oh, by the way, like, this is what the YouTube, Facebook thing is all about. I like told him about it. Then I wanted to make a video for my Facebook thing. I mean, for this thing where I talked about, like, wait, no, but how do we present this information? And when I saw the two videos side by side, I go, wait, that's right. There should be a complete difference between what I told my friend. I told him, I was like, look, I'm just gonna do this YouTube thing. Like, look, it's a game. We'll make the money on the fucking YouTube, right? And then there's like, okay, now, how would we present political information? And now it's very seriously, right? Now, where is everyone getting the idea that like we reach people by combining like marketing with the information? Because I thought that made serious sense. I'll market this information. Like, where did that idea come from? That's a good way to do it. Like, they should be just two totally different things. The minute you see something being marketed, you see like, somebody is this marketed to them. Like, the whole concept. Do you want to know or not? Do you want to know or not? And like, you want to know, but only if it's like entertaining. Like, that's retarded. Because I can tell you what's going on, but I have to throw in science fiction things. Like, you'll make up your mind. That's schizo. It is schizo, and I think that's why there's schizo shit. Because, right, a guy like the militia guy, he's just an astronaut. That guy was militant, but at the same time, like, he must not know how to feel. He's got, in the words, it's population reduction, and then he's got the FEMA's gonna take over. One's like from science fiction, one's very frightening. He must not know how to feel. Is this just fun conspiracy theory, or is this very scary? Well, geez, you're hearing them both at the same time. Also, like, I haven't complained enough about this. These films they make, where they, like, about the surveillance state and everything, like, I just think that's not grown up. Because, like, if you want to be, and they play scary music, I never thought I'd have childish releases. And I've been like, condoning it, because I keep somewhere out the way, like, that's how we wake people up. By making it like that. No, don't say put people to sleep. Ooh, this looks cool. No, like, no, like, I'm not sure how to present it, but definitely not with, like, scary music, and if you're a grown-up, like, and you can realize it's serious, like, but that's just it. Why are they doing that? I mean, all of that is fun, but there are very frightening things going on that aren't that. You see, I think we're a free country. You mean a microchip on your um, the actual things that I'm like on my mind are very startling. But the thing is, like, part of why I never talk about them is like, always like, how would I talk about them in a way that like we can bring it to people? Like, right, like this is all mixed up. This is like, by the way, let me tell you something. If someone put something together where they were speaking seriously and giving out good information, right? Why isn't that the marketing? Like, oh, this is presented very well. I mean, why is it that selling it would have to be like making it for little kids? So, for example, like, where do we get the idea that, like, if I want, like, I'm getting that, I want to market my channel, I want to talk about the politics. So, where am I getting the idea that if I said, like, like, listen, guys, like, I want to level with you about what's going on, this somehow, like, that wouldn't be, like, the good marketing. But if I'm like, yo, you don't know what's going on, like, I could write this how to sell it. Like, where are we getting that idea? Like, quite the opposite. Like, wouldn't it be a more quality product if you were like, oh, this person's speaking very genuinely, that's nice. I mean, some of these ideas about how people who should present it should present it. And by the way, the people who aren't serious, like this stuff like Alex Jones, like, at the end of the day, like, that shit is just fun. Like, that's just not, you're not taking that seriously. I mean, he's a blowhard. I mean, he's an idiot. Like, I never thought about, like, as far as the topic goes, like, that's all disgusting. Um, let me think. I mentioned Chomsky, like, everyone likes him, but there's some interesting other problems with that. For example, he thinks cynical. Okay, it's a style, but that still is like a certain way of doing it. Like, I think Amy just deadpan presented the facts, and the thing is also like some of these people they're all using. I've been trying to do it like interesting ways of talking. I'm saying like I'm telling people like, have I ever heard anyone just um bring the information like, okay, here's this, and this. Like, go over something in a way that like was really easy to understand. Like, no, they like talk in interesting ways and talk angry. I mean, that's what I've been noticing and trying to say, well, do it like that. Do it like the word Churchill. Listen, guys, why is everyone doing that? I'm right, I've never heard anyone just like, find the simplest way to say the information. Oh, because I think everyone is trying to like raise consciousness. I was trying to do it too, like, we'll do it in a weird way. I think people are fucked up. Like, the facts, if anyone would ever break down the facts, like, okay, like, here's three things we're very concerned about right now. Like, see if you can follow, like, this, and this. You see? But I want you to know, like, why that's so frightening. If that were to happen, like, if someone talked like that, wouldn't that be like, oh, I never understood that? I mean, like, but just they're completely serious. But I'm saying, like, I'm not the one. I mean, I wish we could get this as like a way to do it. And I'm saying, like, but gosh, one of these videos, like, how fucked up the things everyone's hearing are all over the place. There's no one presenting anything in a way that's grown up. I think maybe it's time to start like opening everyone's eyes, like opening our eyes to like what these things look like when they're presented. Like, why are they presenting it that way? I mean, the democracy now thing, like, that shit's supposed to look all real. Look, I mean, that is so staged in such a weird way. Like, it's meant to look like they're in like a bunker, and there's like 20 people killed today. Like, they're all done to like affect you. Why don't you just like? Why can't we just get a regular person to say a deadpan without any personality? Like, right. It'd be cool to do like, I don't know, also like the way this thing with people calling in, people call in and like say their piece, and then people say you are right. Like, that is, how does that inform anyone? I think it would be better. Like, what if you went over like the really startling facts? Okay, like, here's some startling facts that we're concerned about that we don't think you know. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and you put the video up, and then it's like we come back. I mean, I don't, me or whoever knows about this stuff. You come back, and then you make another video, and they're like, okay, um, we put out that facts. Now, here were questions people asked. How did that happen? How could that have happened without anyone knowing? We looked into that. It was like, we would go over it like that. Like, what if we tried to do some shit like that? Because I mean, if everyone wants to be fucking, it's not grown up anyway. Maybe the reason, like, it all seems so unreal. Um, and the thing is, for people like me, like, look, am I a right wing nut? Well, it's just the truth is the only people who are in the right space as far as, like, if you want to know what reality, how you should feel if you really are awake, right, like, they're militant, like, that would be the correct way to be if you're awake. You'd be militant, like, it's very frightening. This is very frightening, like, you'd be in a militant zone, like, you'd be forming militias, like, their psychological experience of it is basically correct. That's what the attraction is. Very often people looking for people who seem to be experiencing it as it is. Um, so anyone who's not like militant, we sort of see it like as like, what is this? Why aren't you? If you know what's happening, you care like that. Okay, why aren't you armed? Why are you smiling? Where are you? Where is your cadre? Like that would be the immediate thing that these kind of like, oh, I'm awake. That's why I argue with people. Like I think that's what the attraction of the right wing is. But here's the thing: if you look at that Bernardine Dawn video, the left in the '60s had it going too. They were militant. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know what happened to that. They should do that now. The left was totally militant. But now the left is carnivals. They're like doing the roosh thing. I mean, that's really not helpful. I don't know if someone told me to do that. I don't know why. It would be, I don't know why at all. I don't know why I think it works. What the right, far right nut jobs do. And the Timothy McVeigh's, that's at least, that's how you should feel. Like, you know, like that, like that's like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Because this is what your politics are, but with awakeness, like head shaved, like this with a weapon, like that would be right. You must be awake. The way people behave who claim they're awake, no, it looks like they're self-absorbed wackos. Like an idiot. That is, they're right. They're not frightened. I'll make a video about that. I'll make a video about that.